My best friend Raven saw him talking to a girl at a bar for like a long, long time, and then he left with the girl. I saw this timestamp, I saw your face on these screenshots of messages. You were asking someone to go on a date. It wasn't me.
Can you respond to that?
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I think there was a time where I felt we were just friends, but I also was holding out hope.
What kind of constraints or restraint did you not expect from yourself? Holding out hope while you're dating? You set her up to be humiliated. I don't understand why you're letting yourself off the hook here.
I apologize for doing that. I really am sorry. Definitely sorry for how I behaved. It's inexcusable. And just know that, it wasn't you. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. We started out so well. I thought maybe we could work and get to that point again, or even better. Thought we had potential. I think we still have potential. I think there's a reason why you guys matched us. We've got so much in common.
So, this is the time for your decision. Do you want to stay married? Or do you want to get a divorce?
I don't know. Matt, I don't think you put your heart into this and really gave me your full effort. That was evidenced by you not coming home. But you're creative, athletic, and also artsy and philosophical. So I like that. On paper, you're my perfect match. And you're who I want. But I want a divorce.
I think with everything that we've been through, I think getting a divorce would be the best option.
Agreed. I think I deserve to be pursued. You said it's because you didn't feel a spark or a connection, but why didn't you walk away when you didn't feel the spark or the connection? Because you could have saved me a whole lot of heartache, because I'm hurting right now. And I'm feeling humiliated, and I'm feeling like I'm not enough because of how you acted. And because of the choices you made. I wish you would have walked away instead of hurting me.
Well, my answer is yes. I do want to stay married to you. Alexis. Oh.
Okay. At one point, I felt like I've seen enough. Enough hurt, enough isolation, enough chaos. At times, I struggled to see the positive. I sit before you even now, unsure of what the right decision is. After a lot of thought and prayer, I realized the answer was simple. Confront my fears head on. That's what I intend to do. Trust you even when I'm afraid to. Confide in you even when I'm afraid to. Choose you even when I'm afraid to. So I can't say yes to forever, but today I can say yes to time, yes to growth, and yes to you. So I'm saying yes to stay married. Okay, you wanna go?
Yeah. I knew I was gonna say yes, and I wanted to stay true to myself. I wasn't sure what her answer was gonna be, but whatever her answer was gonna be, I was gonna be grateful. And if she decided, to say no, I would have, respected her for choosing herself. But it was a good day. She came down the aisle and looked like a goddess walking down, And so my answer was yes, and can tell yours.
I was literally till like 24 hours prior to decision day. I had no idea what I was gonna say. I kept going back and forth, and like Sasha said, I ended up saying I wanna fight and see what happens next. So I said yes. And then 20 minutes later, we got into a huge argument.
Oh no.
Yeah, my husband has asked me several times since then, do I regret saying yes? And I'm still processing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Same. I'm just figuring out. I said I was sorry, and so I don't know. Like I felt like we can go up from here, but it seems like every argument we get into is the argument of the decade, or you know what I'm saying, or it's catastrophic. You know, it's a argument. You know what I'm saying? You can't get discouraged by that.
Was it something that was recurring, or was it a new issue?
It was a recurring issue.
Okay.
I just felt like both of us went right back to where like we were 5 weeks ago.
Right.
Because that was my biggest thing. I didn't want to go back. You know, I'm all about moving forward and growth. And just for us to get into something like not even off the premises yet, it was just a lot because it's like we're supposed to be starting over, making anew, and then it was just like back to square one. So that's why it just affected me so much.
Those reoccurring events that it's practice. You know, it's not gonna be perfect every time.
Really what it takes is like saying like, do you choose me? If you do, then cut the stop the whining, stop the accusations. How do we get literally from this point to the happy point? Because that's what we want,
It's
right?
like objective measures rather than emotional measures.
Yeah, I'm very logical, and I think that's the difference between us.
She is a logical person, you know what I'm saying? But it's been 8 weeks and a day. It's been 8 weeks and a day, and when something doesn't go well, or if her feelings get hurt in a moment, you know, the world is ended.
So where do y'all go from there?
And hopefully,
Where do y'all go from there?
hopefully we figure it out. I would much rather figure it out, but I don't know what's on her agenda, so I can't speak for that.
I don't want to figure it out. I'm done.
There's your answer. She's done.
On the edge of a road, going downhill, I am lost.
All I did was love you to the best of my ability. If that's not enough, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Genuinely.
Got it.
Are you listening?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
So is this goodbye?
I guess this is a goodbye. It's divorce. Have a good night.
I cherish you as a person, and I cherish you as my husband, and for that reason, I do not want a divorce. I would like to stay married. I'm taking a second because I don't want to cry. What frightens me the most is that he's gonna ask for a divorce, and that I'll deserve it.
Neil, it's time for you to share your decision with Sam.
So, like you, I'm still amazed by the journey that we've been on. The amount that I've learned about myself, about you, to see those changes has been remarkable. And there's no way we would be where we're at now without being with each other. I think that's very obvious, and I am very thankful for that. The past few weeks have been a very big change. The affection piece of it, I did step out of my comfort zone a little bit. I kissed you on the cheek, and we definitely got a little bit closer. I know you initiated most of those, but I was still open to it. For me, there was a strong feeling that I had that something was missing for me, but it was a strong gut feeling that I had. And that's the big thing that I've been swaying on the past week has been, you know, the influences of the good, influences of the bad, and how all that made me feel. And ultimately, thinking about it and speaking with the experts and everything, you know, it is clear. I am completely committed. I want to get a divorce.
Well, this is a major. I'll go. No. Sam, I'm so sorry.
Please, no. Please, just no.
Let me talk to you a little. I know it's
I feel terrible. I know that she's hurt. This was a tough decision, and it's not easy. I have been happy at moments during this experiment, and I have been unhappy in many moments during this experiment. And I'm not holding those first 2 weeks against it, but it has a big impact, you know? And I think that leads me to feel that it's been more of an unhappy journey than a happy one.
And the way you've conducted yourself and how much you've grown. And I hurt for you because I know how far you've traveled.
I'm confident in the decision I made. In the regards to the divorce, that's what ultimately is gonna make me the happiest. Thank you so much.
Hang in there. I appreciate it.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry. I feel so bad for you.
It's time for you to make a decision. Do you want to stay married or do you want to get a divorce?
I think that we are undecided. And that might be a first time. I don't know about the other seasons.
I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. I'm being very honest with you.
I can't give you a decision, and she can't give you a decision either.
I feel like you're doing this to play with her and now to play with us.
You think I'm doing this on purpose?
Right, you're trying to be different, but you are married.
I don't give two flying anything, so I don't have a decision, and you're not going to control me, and I'm not going to give you an answer
she
tonight.
deserves a lot more.
She deserves.
She
This has
deserves
nothing
for
to
you
do
to talk
with her.
it
This
out
has to
with
do
her.
with you, what you want.
Chris, hey. I mean, to your point, I understand. But as it is mentioned, our situation has been extremely unorthodox.
Definitely.
And I appreciate y'all's patience with us. But I feel like I would have been able to make a very clear decision had we at least gotten past the honeymoon. Even if we had a couple more weeks together, I could be sound in my decision, like, you know what, I'm done, or I still want to continue this. But we didn't have any of those things. Lingering in the back of my head is, if Mercedes was still pregnant,
sure.
Are we even
Would it
having
make
this
a
conversation?
Right.
Yeah.
If two people decide that 8 weeks is not enough to make a decision,
Sure.
I think that it should be respected.
So then what you're saying is, tonight you're deciding to stay married for now. Is that what you're saying?
Why are you shaking your head, hon?
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm sorry, y'all. This is too much. It's too much. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, it's too much for me. I think I'm done for today, y'all.
All right.
I can't do this anymore.
Can you take the mic off?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, that was too much. My big concern is her. So,
can you take my mic off?
Take it off?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I have no idea.
I feel like I'm at my breaking point. But I feel like part of me is stupid as for even saying, like, I'm undecided. But, like, I've never heard him say any of those things. So I'm trying to, like, gauge what's real.
Make decisions. Okay? Be responsible. Be responsible for her. Be responsible to this. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? This ain't about the show.
Like, I'm numb right now. I don't want to make the biggest mistake of my life by just saying, I'm done, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you feel sure when you came in here? So why are you questioning yourself now?
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I hear you. But she's vulnerable now. If she wants to leave, you gotta let her.
Yeah, I came in here intentions all the way with everything, but
I know, and things changed. Just be the man who I know you can be.
She looked at me like she wants out, like pleading with her
This
eyes.
last thing where she felt she was holding on to one little piece of hope, I was just afraid to push her.
Some people think that getting married at first sight is easy, but until you actually do it, you never know.
It's not our job as experts or producers to make their decisions for them. It's their decision. But these two have pulled each other back and forth for so long that right now they need clarity. So, for their own good, we need them to make that decision tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Hold.
Let's just do this.
Yeah. I think I'm catching myself about to do the same things that I've been doing.
Which is what?
I'm trying to, like, retreat, like, that little bit of hope, you know, for us. Because I do see a lot of admirable qualities in Chris. But I've never really chosen myself either. And to be honest, I don't really think that things will change. It's been a lot of hurt. And I can't ignore that, you know. So I don't know if I can stay in this.
So what do you say?
Just for my emotional and mental health, I think I need to go ahead and not stay married.
Thank you. I know it's been a hard moment for you, very hard moment for you. So thank you. We never hope for a marriage not to work out. But as we've said before many times, it took courage to do this. We appreciate the feelings you've shared with us, the honesty that you brought. I hope the growth that you feel. And I hope we stay in touch to know about a good future.
Yeah, thank you for your decision.